Oh my God. It listed the CEO and founder, but it didn't follow my direction perfectly. It's still going. It's already on its 8th point here. 10th point. Here we go. It's thinking. Oh, it's typing. Hello, and welcome back to another video. As you can see from the title, we are gonna have a little fun with our good old AI friend ChatGPT. But before we get started, if you're looking for more of a high-level video, make sure you go back and watch that video as I made it not too long ago. But in this video, we're actually gonna dive right in and do some practical things that you can actually do to help elevate your recruiting to the next level. If you are as excited as I am, please consider supporting a fellow recruiter. Give us a like, subscribe, click that bell, and really means a lot. So when you go to ChatGPT, this is essentially what you see when you sign in. So it's chat.openai.com. You sign in with your email address, and this is basically 3 columns that you'll see before you do anything with it. So you'll see a column of examples that you can do, capabilities, and also limitations. And with respect to limitation, just make note that occasionally you may get incorrect information. So while a lot of the things that you can do with ChatGPT are, frankly, in my opinion, super cool and fun, you always want to double check it. The second thing is may occasionally produce harmful instructions or biased content. Again, make sure you double, triple check it. And last but not least, a lot of the things, especially if it's research-based, will be limited knowledge of the world events after 2021. So if you're looking for, more up-to-date kind of info, especially after 2021, it may not be the best tool, or you might have to use other tools or resources to kind of cross-reference your results. So let's get started. So when it comes to recruiting in ChatGPT, I think one of the first things that you can do, and this applies also to all types of recruiters. This video is not just for external recruiters and agencies, it's also for internal as well, corporate talent acquisition teams and HR. With that spirit of vein, let's start with just internal job description. So when it comes to job descriptions, I just found a random one. This is a software engineer at Google online. And let's go ahead and just copy and paste all of this into ChatGPT. Now, there are certain things that you can do with this that kind of comes to mind that I also had a lot of fun with. So the first thing you can do is ask them to just synthesize it and just give you more of a layman's term, really friendly job description. How many times have you read job descriptions and you don't understand it? It's too technical, you don't know where to focus on. So let's see what ChatGPT can do. So first things first, let's write, please provide a summary of key points. And you want to make sure they don't just provide a summary, a random summary. You want to provide a summary of the key points, the keywords that us recruiters can focus on to help us really create and then ultimately implement really great searches. So let's just ask for a summary and see what it does. So please provide a summary of the job description below. Copy and paste, enter. Let's see what happens. It's thinking. Oh, it's typing. Wow, this is so cool. It's amazing how fast it can think and get back to you. So it says software engineer role at Google involves work on critical production applications and infrastructure to ensure Google services are fast, available, scalable, and engineered to withstand high demand. This includes managing, automating services, steering global traffic, predicting and preventing failures, and making data-based decisions that influence globally distributed applications. The role requires strong analytical, troubleshooting skills, fluency in coding and systems design, solid communication skills, and a desire to tackle complex problems of scale. Successful candidates should also have an expertise in data structures, algorithms, analyzing and troubleshooting large-scale distributed systems, IP networking, network analysis, experience in high volume or critical production service environments preferred. The role may require periodic on-call duty and out-of-band requests. That is pretty awesome, and it makes complete sense to me. Now, this is a really great summary. Let's see if we can kind of dive a little bit further and ask them for keywords. And again, this is something that's really important for recruiters because we look at a job description, we need to know what are the keywords, what are the must-haves so that we can be laser focused on finding the right candidate. The great thing with ChatGPT is when you ask it to do something, it remembers what you asked previously. So you can always, you don't have to copy paste the whole thing all over again. You can just build on top of it. So as a second thing, let's go, please summarize the job description based on important keywords. Let's see what happens. That is so cool. So first things first, it creates different categories. The first thing is under responsibilities. Next is requirements. Next is skills and scope. So just to kind of scan this with you, responsibilities, manage availability, latency, scalability, efficiency of Google services, respond to resolve emergent service problems, participate in service capacity planning, and then it goes into the requirements. So it further just breaks it down and makes it super clear. So BS, MS in computer science, fluency in C, C++, Java, familiarity with Python, Perl, Shell, PHP, these would be a plus. Experience in data structures, analytical code-level troubleshooting abilities, strong communication skills, fluency, coding, system design, desire to tackle complex problems at scale, and then also just the scope. I mean, how cool is this? So we were able to get a random job description. This is something that you can do internally, or if you have external clients, if you are on the agency side, you get their job description. If it's too technical, or sometimes you just need another way, another perspective to look at it, ChatGPT can be an incredible tool to give you a high-level summary that maybe you can use to help pitch kind of candidates, to help understand it for yourself, but also even winnow it down further into the specific keywords here, which is like really, really cool. Now that's for job description. What else can you do? So based on the job description, what else do you do as a recruiter? This is for external and internal side. So a lot of times you have to be able to create or optimize interview questions, interview stages. So let's see what ChatGPT can do. So based on the job description, please, let's say, create an interview stage with at least 5 different stages, with 2 of them being technical or coding that are back to back. So this, I think, is really helpful for hiring managers or recruiters with not so much experience, or founders who are just building their first company and they're like, what sort of like interview stages, or what would an interview stage look like for a software engineer of this sort of caliber? So let's see what ChatGPT does. All right, we got the results here. Here's an interview stage with 5 different stages, with the first 2 stages being technical or coding, which are back-to-back. Interview stage, software engineer. Number 1, initial phone screen. Introduction and background check. Overview of the roles and responsibilities. Basic technical questions related to coding and algorithms. I love it. Like, you can provide ChatGPT a lot more specific parameters. I just love how the first one is an initial phone screen, which is typically like the generic stage that you have with almost all interviews. It's generic, it's typically via phone, and ChatGPT got it bang on. Number 2, technical assessment. Back-to-back coding challenges focused on data structures, algorithms, and complexity analysis, analyzing, troubleshooting large-scale distributed systems, problem-solving skills, and time management. And then you got it on-site afterwards. Meet the hiring manager and team. In-depth discussion of past experiences and projects, behavioral questions. Number 4 is another technical interview, back-to-back technical questions on IP networking, network analysis, and systems tuning, code review, discussion, design choices and trade-offs, technical discussion of Google's critical production, and last but not least, the final, meet with senior executives. Now, this is really, really cool. It gives you a really great breakdown, but it didn't follow my direction perfectly. I wanted them to have the technical interviews back to back. Perhaps that was completely my fault. And so with ChatGPT, with any sort of algorithm or data or software, you have to be very, very clear with your wording and parameters. So let's just say, please modify the interview stage and make both technical assessment and technical interview occur back to back. Let's see if this will do the trick. Boom, followed it perfectly, got an initial phone screen, followed by a back-to-back technical assessment, and then a technical interview, and then an on-site, and then a final round interview. Like, this is like super cool, very mind-blowing. You can save a lot of time. Once you have a job description, you kind of thought about what you need to hire for your team, and you have a kind of a pretty good understanding of the initial interview stages. What do you have to do now? You have to kind of think of like interview questions. So let's see if ChatGPT can help you create a sample of interview questions that you can ask this candidate. So again, based on the job description, please share 6 different interview questions we can ask a candidate. Let's see. Wow, look at this. Here are 6 interview questions that can be asked of a candidate for the software engineer role on Google. Number 1, how would you approach troubleshooting of large-scale distributed systems that is experiencing performance issues? What is your experience with network analysis and performance? How do you ensure software and systems reliability and efficiency? Can you walk me through how you would design and develop a system to run Google Search, Gmail, YouTube? What coding languages and systems design experience do you have that would be useful in managing, automating global distributed applications? How do you balance the need for reliability and scalability in critical production applications, and what design and reliability trade-offs would you make in running large-scale services? Boom, done. Again, it doesn't matter if you are an IT or tech recruiter. This example can be applied to any industry, agriculture, legal, finance, marketing, ad tech, you name it. And ChatGPT can help you not only create a summary, create interview questions, and provide even a sample interview stage. I mean, this is like really, really, really cool stuff. A lot of manual stuff typically that us recruiters or HR or people team have to do. And now you can just save minutes, maybe hours here, using good old ChatGPT. What if you are like a founder, hiring manager? Again, you're green, you're just starting out, you don't have too much experience hiring for your own team, for your company. And let's say you're looking for maybe like a marketing manager and you're like, where do I even start? One great thing about ChatGPT is it can provide a lot of different kind of results and solutions, and maybe even different kind of alternate perspectives that you wouldn't have initially have conceived or thought of before. It could just be just another great sounding board. And so this is another great use of ChatGPT just to see like what it can come up with. So let's say like I'm a hypothetical founder, I want to hire a marketing manager, and where do I even start? So let's ask ChatGPT, if I wanted to hire a, let's say, marketing manager, where would be the best place or channel to identify and recruit one? Question mark. Enter. I thought ChatGPT was cool, but this is just next level. This is what it says. There are several channels where you can identify and recruit a marketing manager. Number one, job boards. Completely true. Posting of job boards online like LinkedIn, Indeed, Glassdoor, Monster. Wow, they even lists like the top ones. Can help you reach a large pool of candidates who are actively looking for job opportunities. These platforms have advanced search features that allow you to target candidates based on their location, experience, education criteria. Social media platforms like LinkedIn, Twitter, Facebook can help you reach out to potential candidates and promote your job opening. LinkedIn is especially useful for reaching out to professionals in the marketing field, as it allows you to search for candidates based on their job title, industry, and other relevant criteria. Referrals, reach out to your professional network and ask for referrals. Industry associations, marketing industry associations like the American Marketing Association or the Association of National Advertisers, never even thought of that. These organizations may have job boards or networking events where you can connect with potential candidates. Recruitment agencies, let's go! You can also consider working with recruitment agencies that specialize in marketing roles. These agencies can help you identify, screen candidates based on their specific requirements, saving you time and effort. University career centers. University and colleges often have career centers that can help you connect with recent graduates or alumni who are looking for job opportunities. You can also participate in career fairs and other events organized by these centers to promote your job openings and meet potential candidates. Again, I kept the question extremely open and vague, and it provided 6, in my opinion, really rock solid options that you can consider. I love how it listed job boards. It even went a step further without even me asking, and listing all the big ones out there, specifically Indeed, Glassdoor, Monster, LinkedIn if you're here in the States. Social media, great. I love referrals. What really surprised me was industry associations. That could be a great avenue to consider. Same thing with university career centers. And of course, without even me asking, and of course being biased, it put in recruitment agencies there, specialized in marketing, and perhaps we can definitely help you. I mean, I love that. It says, ultimately, the best channel for recruiting a marketing manager will depend on your specific needs and budget and timeline. It's a good idea to use a combination of channels to maximize. So let's take it one more step further, and let's say, ooh, job boards kind of makes sense. What would maybe the step-by-step process, what would that look like if I wanted to consider job boards? Step-by-step process on how I can use job boards to hire a marketing manager. Let's see what happens. So the great thing about ChatGPT is you can always not just take the first response and then just that's it. You can always keep digging further. You can ask it to do something else, to have an alternate perspective, use different parameters and criterias, maybe ask it to go deeper on a specific point. That's exactly what it's doing now. Like, this is super, super cool. It's still going. It's already on its 8th point here. 10th point, here we go. Wow. Number 1, determine the job boards to use. There are several job boards available online. Number 2, create a detailed job description. Post the job. Number 4, promote the job. You can increase your chance of finding a great candidate by promoting the job listing on social media. Number 5, screen applicants. Number 6, conduct phone or video interviews. Invite candidates for in-person interviews, check references, make an offer on board. So again, it didn't really answer the question perfectly, but again, it provides a really great A to Z kind of high level of how you can recruit and find candidates when you post a job board. Now, perhaps I have to ask another question to be like, you know what, I'm focused on I want to focus more on job boards. What are the step-by-step specifically on LinkedIn, Indeed, Glassdoor, Monster? You can just go and have fun with this. But just the fact that like, even intentionally asking really vague questions, it provides a really great understanding. It provides a really just great result. And it's up to you to figure out and then how you want to play with the data. Now, let's move on. So let's say that you're part of an internal team, you have external clients. You know, as before going to the job description, what is something that's really important and consumer facing? Typically, it is your career page. If you are a part of the internal team, or maybe you're a recruitment agency, you're a small team and you have your own website, ChatGPT can also provide really great kind of information that you can provide on the site to better sell yourself to prospective clients and candidates. So let's say, speaking of career page, let's say that let's make up a company name and you have specific, maybe 2 or 3 different values that you want to be able to kind of adequately word on your career page. What can ChatGPT do? So let's say, please provide a summary for my company called SuperCat, which is the fastest growing, e-commerce brand in the USA that I can use for my career page. Let's say, please emphasize the following. Let's say we are 100% remote. We offer a free lunch and dinner stipend. We do quarterly team retreats. Our values are transparency, trust, and achieving excellence. See what it says. Oh, did we stump it? Did we stump it? Nope, there we go. Man, so far, it has an answer for everything. Welcome to SuperCat, the fastest growing e-commerce brand in the USA. At SuperCat, we are proud to be 100% remote company that values transparency, trust, and achieving excellence. We believe that our employees are our most important asset, and that's why we offer a free lunch and dinner stipend, as well as quarterly team retreats. Our team is made up of individuals who are passionate about their work and dedicated to delivering the best possible service to our customers. We are committed to creating a positive and inclusive work environment where everyone can feel valued and supported. As a rapidly growing company, we're always looking for talented individuals who share our values and are ready to join us in our mission to be the best in the business. If you're looking for dynamic and challenging role in e-commerce, then SuperCat is a perfect place for you. Where can I apply and sign up? It included everything I've asked perfectly and provide additional context and expanded on things like our team is made up of individuals who are passionate about the work. I did not include that at all. It built on the context of this is a career page, and it used its AI, its algorithm, its data to create an amazing summary that I would include on my website if I was the founder of SuperCat. How cool is that? Now let's do the same thing for external recruitment agencies. Don't worry, I'll not forget about you. So let's say you have a website, you need to market yourself, right? It's really, really important to market yourself. So let's ask ChatGPT for help. So please provide a summary for my recruitment agency website. Let's say it takes us 1 to 2 weeks to close every position. Work with the hottest brands. Let's say we specialize in crypto. Our founding team has come from companies like Amazon and Google. Let's see. Welcome to our recruitment agency. We have to give ourselves a name. So let's say Super Recruiters. Please modify summary and include our agency name to be Super Recruiters. Welcome to Super Recruiters, where we specialize in placing top talent with the hottest and most innovative companies worldwide. Our founding team has a wealth of experience, having come from industry giants such as Amazon and Google. We pride ourselves on our ability to quickly and efficiently close positions within 1 to 2 weeks of engagement. At Super Recruiters, we have a keen focus on crypto and marketing positions, as we believe these industries are at the forefront of innovation and growth. Our mission is to match the best talent with the best companies, and we do so with a commitment to transparency, trust, and excellence in all that we do. This is amazing. I would totally use this if my recruitment agency was called Super Recruiters. What else can we do? So if you are a recruiter, you have to constantly reach out to candidates. Let's see if ChatGPT can help you with maybe a generic email outreach. So please create an outreach email to prospective clients, candidates. Let's say that emphasizes the following. For some reason, I just love saying emphasize the following. Let's see, we are called Randy Dandy Innovative AI company that is going to disrupt the food industry with smart apples. That doesn't make any sense. Company has 500 employees worldwide. We are venture backed by top VCs, offer top of the market compensation, looking to hire a, let's see, marketing manager with great tech background and experience with, let's say, paid social and search. Wanted to reach out to the particular candidate as they work, let's say, at Google and has demonstrated a great track record of paid social and search. See if that makes sense. Subject, opportunity to join Randy Dandy Apple as marketing manager. Sounds pretty good. I came across your profile on LinkedIn. I didn't mention that, but I love how it tossed that in there. And I was impressed by your experience as a marketing manager at Google. Great job doing a generic customization, personalization to the candidate. I'm writing to you on behalf of Randy Dandy Apple, an innovative AI company that's going to disrupt the food industry with smart apples. We are a fast-growing company with 500 employees. We're backed by top VCs. Our founders have come out of Google, and we offer top-of-the-market compensation. Additionally, we are 100% remote, and so you can work from anywhere. Love that touch. We're currently looking for a marketing manager with a great tech background and experience with paid search and social. Based on your track record at Google, we believe you can be an excellent fit. It brought it back to the candidate. If you are interested in learning more about the opportunity, please reply to this email or let me know if there's a better time to chat this week. We would love to talk more about the exciting work we're doing and see if this opportunity aligns with your career goals. Thanks for considering this opportunity. We look forward to hearing from you. I love how it added a great CTA or call to action afterwards. Overall, it sounds pretty good. It sounds pretty human. You can always tweak it a little bit more, but I think if you're having trouble writing just really great kind of foundational emails, ChatGPT can certainly help. Of course, there are a lot of things I'll personally tweak about this, but everything that I've asked of it included in this email. It sounds great. It doesn't really read too much like a bot or AI wrote it. And it's just honestly crazy that, like, if I got this email myself with a little bit of tweaks, I would have no idea that ChatGPT or any sort of AI wrote this. I would have immediately assumed it would have been a human being. So I don't know if this is cool stuff or really, really scary. Let me know what you think down below. For recruiters on the agency side, we always have to think about, like, researching clients, researching their prospective clients, and perhaps maybe reaching out to them. Let's just hypothetically use email. So let's say you're specialized in marketing. Let's see if it can find, like, maybe really cool marketing startups in a specific location. Again, I do want to point out that what it said in the homepage of ChatGPT is a lot of information that it has is up to 2021. So if you're looking for something super recent or updated, it might not be the best tool. Might as well cross-reference it. But let's just see. So let's say, please provide, let's see, 5 different, and let's just hypothetically do venture-backed, maybe Series B or Series C, 5 different companies that are either Series B or Series C, based out of Boston, that are hiring a marketing manager. Honestly, let's just see what it says here. Look at that, it actually listed 5 different companies. Here are 5 different companies. Klaviyo, marketing automation platform that helps e-commerce stores personalize. Aira, a fintech company that uses AI to help investment managers. Drizzly, an alcohol delivery platform that allows customers to order beer, wine, and liquor. Formlabs, a 3D printing company that provides desktop 3Ds. Wellframe, a digital health management platform that helps healthcare companies coordinate. I mean, wow, that's amazing. Let's see if we can go a step further and see if ChatGPT perhaps can help identify decision makers that we can maybe reach out to. Please share 1 or 2 different decision makers at these companies. Again, I'm not sure if it can do this. I'm not sure if the information will be relevant. The fact that it provided 5 different companies is fantastic. Again, you want to do additional supplemental research to make sure these companies are still adequate enough to reach out to, or if they still exist. 2 years can happen in the tech industry. Oh my God. Here are 1 or 2 decision makers. Number 1, Drizzly. It listed the CEO and founder, Nick and Corey at Klaviyo did the same thing. Toast, Catalent, Salsify. Ooh, what's going on? Why is it providing Salsify, Catalent, and Toast? It did not include them in the previous search. So I don't know what's going on. I just basically asked them, please show 1 or 2 decision makers at these companies, which is clearly referring to the companies before. Again, so this is what I mean by a lot of the responses are not going to be completely accurate. It also could be the way that I personally worded a lot of the asks for ChatGPT, but the fact that I'm even getting 5 different companies with 1 to 2 decision makers, I didn't know it could do this. I think this will save me a lot of time, especially when it comes to just outreach research or client research. I think this is absolutely fantastic. Let's say that you did your research, you identified, let's see if ChatGPT can help you kind of draft a couple maybe generic emails that you can reach out to. So please draft an outreach email to Nick Frelos of Drizzly about possibly working with my recruitment agency. Please, let's see, emphasize that our founding team has come out of Google and Amazon. We use innovative technology to identify the best talent, and we take, let's say, 1 to 2 weeks max to close a role. Subject, introduction, and partnership proposal. Look at that. It's already going back and assuming that my agency is Super Recruiters, because that's exactly what I asked in previous search queries before. Ties everything in together. Dear Nick, I hope this email finds you well. My name is Preston, and I'm reaching out from Super Recruiters recruitment agency specializing in identifying top talent for fast-growing startups. I came across Drizzly and I was impressed by your company's mission and growth. As a company that values innovation, I believe we share a common vision of building something great. I want to explore the possibility of partnering with Drizzly to help you find the best talent to continue growing your business. At Super Recruiters, we leverage innovative technologies and our team's experience at Google and Amazon to identify and recruit the best talent for our clients. Our team has proven a track record of closing roles within 1 to 2 weeks, and we have helped many companies build successful teams. I would love to have the opportunity to discuss how we can work together to help Drizzly find the right talent. Would you be open to a conversation? Thank you for your time. If you were Nick, would you respond to this? Yes or no? This is pretty epic stuff. There will be additional ways that I would further personalize and tweak it, but it doesn't scream too short. It's not too long. It reads really, really well. It highlights a lot of the important aspects of like our recruiting agency, Super Recruiters. It ties it back to Nick. It ties it back to like why we're reaching out to him because we're specializing in a specific role. I mean, I think this is awesome stuff and just goes to show time and time again after all these examples how much time that you can actually save every day and every single week. Now, last but not least, let's say that you nailed down the candidate, the job description, the summary, the interview stages. What are some possible ways that you can find the candidate? So as a recruiter, a lot of us recruiters use something called the Boolean strings to really help kind of create a search. So let's say, we picked up a role, let's ask ChatGPT to help kind of create Boolean strings. Maybe we can just use on Google or something to help us find some resumes. So let's say for this example, let's just use like another marketing person. Okay, please create a Boolean that looks for resumes. We're looking for resumes for marketing manager. Let's see what it comes up with. Wow, look at this. Here's a possible Boolean string to find resumes for marketing managers. It searches across LinkedIn, Indeed, Monster, Career Builder. It uses the title marketing manager, tech or startup or financials or banking, paid social or growth or acquisition or retention, 5 or 6 or 7 or 8 or 9 or 10 years of experience. Let's see what happens if you just copy and paste this in Google. Oh, wow, we're getting a lot of hits here. This person came up, senior marketing manager, global acquisition, paid acquisition. So she obviously has the paid social experience. She's been kind of in media accounting since 2012, 2013, which obviously kind of fits into specifically kind of over years of experience. It seems like she really started marketing at 2015. So she has roughly 8 years of experience, which is exactly what I'm looking for. Look like, without diving further, it looked like some of these companies are maybe startup-y or techy, which is exactly what I'm looking for. Senior marketing manager at Global Paid. I mean, that's perfect. I'll certainly maybe save her or maybe reach out to this person. Next person has been kind of, let's see, scrolling down, and she's a marketing assistant from 2013 onwards. So that again satisfies our years of experience criteria. working at a lot of great kind of tech companies, with Booking.com, freelancing there, Informa, who's now at Informal Tech as a marketing manager. Does she have paid social? I mean, without even just diving in, just on the whole, like a lot of these profiles seem to be going in the right direction. Of course, there'll be little ways I'll tweak it and further kind of maybe focus my search on specific keywords. But all in all, like it's so crazy that I created, and I'm looking at profiles that I created from a blurb that literally took me less than a minute. Like ChatGPT is absolutely amazing, and I tried my best in this video to show you a lot of different examples of how you can use it to really just up your recruiting game, whether you're on the internal side, recruiting side, or just overall how you can use it as a really important critical tool to just save you a lot of time so that you can really focus on the critical aspects to further your desk, further your business, and crush it. So I hope this video helps. If you want to see more ChatGPT videos, make sure you comment down below. Feel free to also follow me at Preston_Park. It's how I try my best to also post behind the scenes content daily. Thank you so much, and we'll see you on the next one.